What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back for another unboxing video. As you can see, I got something really cool. Let's open this thing up and check it out. I think it's pretty safe to say you guys know what's in the box because it's right there on the front. That's right, the CReality CR-10S Pro V2. Wow. You guys have been listening to me over the last few weeks, live streams, and I've been talking about 3D printers. I've been talking about cosplay, and it is finally here. Yes. Up front, this is probably going to be a two-part video. This video is just going to be the unboxing and assembly because I'm nowhere near ready to do a test print yet. I really have to do some education. So that's what this video is going to be, is just unboxing and see what all comes with it. And we're going to put it together. So first and foremost, let's crack open the box. I do have my little side table over here because I'll probably have to take this box off this table to start the assembly process. Okay. User's manual. I will be reading this. Warranty service card. All right. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need the side table. So let's just shimmy this off and we'll start over. All right, so from what I understand, the CReality printers, actually there's only two main pieces. You got your bed, and you've got the gantry for the Z-axis. We got this. Where to begin? Where to begin? So it looks like the phone is actually one piece. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that was easy. All right, get the box out of the way. I will be keeping the box. So here we go. How is this phone put together? This is interesting, but as you can see right there's the front. And yeah. All right. Let's see. There's that piece. That piece. All right, I tell you what. I'm going to get it out of the phone because honestly, this is a weird phone. It's like it's all one piece, and I want to be extra careful taking this apart. So once I get out of the phone, we'll be right back. All right, so first and foremost, CReality. I have to tell you this, #1 job on packing. This is probably some of the tightest foam I've ever seen. It is legit. So we got the bed and we got the gantry for the Z-axis. And so what comes with it? We do have some PLA right here. I've actually bought some PLA that I'm going to use instead of this, but it's pretty cool. It comes 200 grams, so that's nice. So 1.75 millimeter. This is going to be all the goodies. Power cord, the PLA rod housing, the PLA stand. We get our putty knife, get an extra needs a Boken tube. Get an extra one of those, so that's nice. We actually have a probably a USB or C cable, if I had to guess, to update the firmware if needed, which again, that may be a process that I need to go through before I actually do a test print. We also have our USB drive right here that has our little micro SD card. We have a feeler gauge, which I think, yes it is, it's 20 thousandths, so that's to measure the head height. We got our screws. I think this is the actual height adjustment for the Z-axis, I do believe. So we got screws, we got wrenches, we got all kinds of stuff. We got all kinds of stuff going on here. I know what this is, snippers. So one thing that I have, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, Frankly Built, and some other folks, and it doesn't matter if you buy a $200 printer or a $1,000 printer. From what I understand, everyone gets this same pair of blue snips. So there's nothing there difference. All right, what else? We got our screws, got wrenches, Allen wrenches. I think this may be an actual nozzle cleaner, and it looks like a sticker. So the things that I will need for sure are screws, and it also looks like it comes with another nozzle. That's pretty nice. I don't need the putty knife yet. I don't need the flat sword cable yet. The power cable, we're gonna put all that right there. And where to begin? So yeah, like I said, it's, from what I gather, it's relatively easy to put together. This is going to be hoping a pretty interesting video. But yeah, so basically looks like some screws. Yeah, it doesn't look too terrible. So I tell you what, let's start looking at this thing. So here's the screws. That right there, I'm gonna put that in the box for now. And I don't know what that is, so we're gonna put that in there. All right, so looks like we need 4 of these screws here. All right, so the actual gantry system itself. Let's get this thing put together. Get the tools out. It does come with a lot of tools. We got almost, we got 5 Allen wrenches. We got 2 of these type wrenches here. And we got a little screwdriver. So it comes with tools. All right, so what I'm gonna do, we've got some tape that I need to look at. That's for a connection there. And we got this connection. So the gantry itself, I'm gonna tilt this up. We actually have this right here and right here. And from what I gather, it just pops right in. So I'm gonna flip this around with the front sides facing you guys, because that's what it looks like to orientate it. Let me get these screws out. And I'm gonna go ahead and find the right Allen wrench for said screws. Voila. All right. Yeah, it looks pretty straightforward. I'm gonna go ahead and move this ribbon cable out of the way. Okay. Hang on a minute. I need to actually orientate this, I do believe. Pull that up. All right. We're getting there. Get that out of the way. That actually attaches there. There's one that attaches right there. All right, so we know it actually fits like so. So, like so. I want to check something real quick. Aha. That's what I was thinking. We're going to have to come up underneath. I did read to where that was a thing, but I think we need to plug in the Z's first, because we've got a Z1 and a Z2 that plugs in right there. All right, so we got a screw there. Let's get this bad boy back. We got the print head facing forward. All right. Now, the actual connections, there's not a lot of electrical connections, but they seem to be pretty straightforward. But I think we need to actually secure them first, because that seems awful tight. So it's not a tight fit, it's a tight distance between the Z1 and the Z2 and these actual connectors right here. So got that one in. Take this tape off. We'll get that one plugged in. I will say this though, it's not a very difficult assembly so far from what I'm seeing, as far as it's not like, you know, a lot of parts. Slide that bed forward. We'll go ahead and get this one plugged in. Make sure that that's the correct orientation right there. All right. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted you guys to see the assembly process, because like I said, I may have to update the firmware and things like that. So I don't know how long that would actually take. So right now, come on. Trying to get this Z connector plugged in. Just taking my time with it. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and secure that. Then I'll come back for this Z connector. So let me go ahead and get a screw in this to give it a little bit of, you know, stability here. This is probably, I'm not going to say difficult, but this is, you know, trying to get the gantry secured in. You're definitely going to have to lean it off the table. Remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. All right. Pull that off just a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm just going to snug it. I'm not going to like fully tighten them up yet. I'm actually going to spin it around. We'll put one on each side for now, just to give me some security here. There we go. They actually have, for these screws here, it actually feels like there's a channel or a tunnel that goes right into the actual hole here on the gantry, which that's a really nice engineering piece. Very nice. Go ahead and get this other one in. There we go. This is going to be so cool. I did read something. I may have to do some adjustments on this bed belt because you don't want it, from what I understand, you don't want it guitar string tight. All right, let's get this last screw in. We'll get that other Z hooked up. There we go. It just amazes me how well that channel is. I mean, it just, the screw just goes right up into it. Like, you don't even have to, you know, fumble around with it. It goes right into the hole. It goes right up to this gantry and just drops right in. So, very nice. All right. That's getting there. There we go. Right there. Got that one snug. Let's get this other one snugged up. Right there. And the main thing with anything electronic, you just want to, take your time with it. You don't want to rush it. There it is right there. All right, that's tight. And that's tight. Nice. Well, there you go. The gantry's up. So now let me work on this one last connection here. I'm going to feed this wire down, get this orientated. All right. Just double checking here, just double checking. And again, I'm taking my time with this. I'm not getting in no like crazy big hurries. I don't want, I just want it to be, right. So, all right. Still, and again, the biggest thing is just getting this orientated right here. So, tell you what, guys, I'm gonna mess with this a little bit. I want to read up a little bit more, make sure that this Z1 and Z2 is correct. Then we'll attach the main ribbon cable. So, I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. One recommendation: flashlight. Get a flashlight. It definitely, yeah, get a flashlight. One of the Z connectors, I was actually, I just couldn't see it good enough. So, you know, sometimes you just need a little extra light. So, all right. So we got Z1 and Z2 connected. Now we actually have to connect the main ribbon cable. Right there. Boom. All right, so main ribbon cable, you actually have two connections. Let me flip this around for the camera. You actually have a connection here and here. It's relatively simple. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and plug in the little one first. Like that. Then these should pop out. Yes, they do. And voila, snaps right into place right there. So, yeah, that's literally the installation process. I do need to attach this, which So we do have some screws for that. So I may actually, I'm not 100% sure where I'm gonna put this yet. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in the center or if I'm gonna put it over to one side yet, but yeah. But that's him right there. M4s, M48 T-nuts. Yep, right there. Voila. I think this is the biggest thing I've had on the table. I seriously think it is. So the T-nuts. Okay. I got it. Pretty simplistic. So it looks like now I just got to figure out the actual orientation of flat versus. So it looks like that's going to be facing the front. Okay. Get these here on. Get those bad boys started right there. Let me spin this around just a little bit more so I can get an idea. Like that. Voila. I am trying to wrap my head around whether or not, because I know the handle part, like so. There's the extruder. But parts of me thinks it should look this way because that looks more finished. So that's the way we're going to go with it. All right. Let's see if this is the actual Allen wrench for it. I think it is. I have not messed with T-nuts in a long time. They can be tricky because the way they orientate, and you have to spin them, and so I may actually come back to this once I figure out where I'm actually going to be messing with it at. So yeah, let me do this. All right, that one went that way. Oh, did it bite? Oh, I think it did. Did it? Oh, almost. Hang on a minute. I actually got them on backwards. So the T-nuts have a flat spot, and then there's a little raised spot. It doesn't really show you in the instructions which way, but the little, you want to put them on the flat spot. Yes, that should work better. All right. Now let's see if this actually will bite. I may need to. Well, so far I can tell you this is the hardest part of the installation so far, is getting the T-nut to actually move around to where it'll bite. That's so far, yeah, so far that's the, this has been the challenge right here, the T-nuts. Go figure that the one thing that I thought would be the simplest is actually turned out to be the most difficult part of the process. I need to loosen those up more. And I understand why we have the T-nuts, because that gives you the ability to adjust your PLA mount here. So I get it. It makes sense. If I could just get one of them to bite, then it would make the process a lot easier. There we go. I think I got it to bite just then. Yes, it bit right there. Oh, did I lose it? Ah, I lost it. Oh my goodness. This is literally hilarious right now. But hey, you know what? I'm not cutting away. We're going to keep going because this is part of it. I want you guys to see this process, because if you decide to get one of these, you're going to be messing with these little T-nuts as well. So oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that, oh, wait a minute. I might be thinking wrong here. Hang on. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. Hang on. I think I'm supposed to actually maybe put the, okay. I know what I'm doing wrong, so I am backing up and I'm punting. So, I think what you got to do is actually drop the T-nuts actually in the slot and get them turned. So, yeah, that's what you got to do. So, yeah. Now that's going to be the fun part, which I think I can make easier with this screw right here. I want to just double check, make sure I'm right here. Because I cannot get that to actually turn. That's the dilemma I'm running into, is getting the actual T-nut to turn. Okay. Hang on. Maybe I had it right the first time. Where the little riser actually is up. Aha. Hang on. Yes. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. So now I actually know how the actual T-nuts go into place. I just need to get that flipped around. I was trying to put them in with the actual screw attached, and that just is not happening. There we go. Hey, we're going to get this. We're going to get it one way or another. All right, let me get this thing started. And once I get it started, I should be able to pull up on it. That'll keep pinching on it. Yes. There we go. Ha ha ha. Voila. Voila. Yes. Installed. All right, so now for this little bad boy, let's look here. So does this, okay. Got a cap, pop that through, and lock. Voila, PLA holder is in effect. So yeah. There we go, guys. The CR10 Pro, CR10S Pro V2. We have it assembled, and now it's ready to go through all the firmware updates. So, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm probably going to do a part 2 on it because, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm nowhere near ready to turn it on yet. I got to go through, I got to read and catch up and look at this menu options. There's lots of things going on with this thing, and I seriously want to take my time with it. I don't want to be in any kind of rush. And if it does need a firmware update, then that's a whole nother process. and a lot of firmware updates can take quite a while. But I really hope you enjoyed this unboxing and assembly of the CR-10S Pro V2. A little bit about this printer. We have the 300 by 300 by 400 millimeter print bed, which is great. There's one thing that people say to check, and that's this right here, to see if it's loose. Mine is not. That's great. I should be able to accomplish pretty much any kind of print that I need to do with this. So now the real test is learning. And yeah, I got to learn. So yeah. But guys, seriously though, let me know in the comments what you think. Also in the comments, if you have a 3D printer, let me know. And let me know what kind you have. If you have any tips and tricks, let me know those. But I'm super excited, and I definitely will keep more and more content coming related to 3D printing. I will show you as I go some of the things I learned. Some of them I'll show you my failures. So yeah, follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook. That way you'll know a lot quicker. But that's it, guys. Now the real fun begins. Learning. Also, if this is your first time on my channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure you got notifications turned on. That way you can become part of the movement. And the movement is 21K in 2021. That's my goal for this year, and I really think we can hit it with your help. But guys, you hear me say it all the time. I think it applies for this as well. Always remember, toys, 3D printing, and the things we can create refreshes your soul. And I'll see you next time.